Whoa, my timer got reset. Dang it. Sorry, guys. I'll fix it. I'll fix it real soon. This boss is a pain. There we go. Jeez, I don't know why it reset. Okay, so this game also, it's really easy to die. So I might die, but we'll see. Oh. Yeah, this round just went horribly. Oh well. I could just start over, I guess. Just so the timer makes any sense. But anyways, this next round is like a sewers area. And what's nice about this level is there's some shortcuts. You can like go through the sewer pipes and get further along in the level. So see right there, I just teleported to the next area kinda. Oh, dang it. So this boss is a bunch of fried food. You've got a shrimp and an onion ring and this shish kebab thing. But this is actually a pretty tough boss because he goes at the same speed that you do. So like you have to keep the perfect distance from him. Too close and you get hit, too far away and you can't hit him. Wait, now there's no in-game audio? Oh my god. Okay. What's going on? Let me see if I can fix this. Okay, there. Do we have in-game audio? Alright, we have in-game audio. I'm just gonna start over. Timer got messed up. A lot of things didn't work right. I'm just gonna do this again. It's okay, I died anyways. So let's start this over. That was real sloppy. I think we're good now. So let's just start over. Okay. Dang, missed that jump up. That jump's kind of hard. You have to jump like the instant you touch the floor. Well, now I get 2 chances at making this hard jump and I messed up the first time. We'll see. Oh, man. Almost had it. Anyways, the reason that's important is because of this other trick you can do. It's called edge boosting. Or, I mean, that's what I call it anyways. So basically, when you walk off of a ledge in this game, the game pushes you forwards 2 pixels, and the camera doesn't keep up with that. So what you end up doing is you slowly move to the right of the screen, and the camera doesn't keep up with you. So what that does for you is you're further along when certain monsters spawn, and you can kind of walk past certain things better. And if you get hit, though, it resets all your edge boosts. You get pushed back to the center of the screen. So I basically can't get hit on the overworld, or else I'll have to kill all these things that I'm killing right now. Normally I could just jump over them all, because I'm in a better position. But that's whatever. So the big trick in round 2, and in a few places in this game, predominantly in round 2 though, is damage boosting, which is turning around right before you get hit, which boosts you forwards instead of backwards. And you could see earlier I did that to boost through that little vomiting red thing to not get hit by it. And it's kind of easy to do with like the fish because they move. But for stationary enemies, what you have to do is hit them and then like fall inside of them kind of and turn around all at the same time, which is pretty tough. But if you manage to do that, then you boost forwards. It's hard to do though. I've gotten pretty good at it, but I still mess it up a lot. So now we're back on the shrimp boss. We're about to where we were, I think. That was an okay fight too. Bert, actually, I don't use Bert until the next round, so you'll see him pretty soon. But the problem with Bert is, although he's pretty much superior to Mark, it takes 3 seconds to transform into him and 3 seconds to transform back out of him. So he really has to be like worth at least 6 seconds to bother with, you know? Because otherwise you're just turning into Bert and then turning back and losing 6 seconds. Okay, my health isn't too good, so I'm gonna have to kill these eggs. These eggs both drop hearts. Dang it, I knew I'd mess that up. There we go. Hearts give you 2 bars. Damage or health management in this game is really important. Yeah, all the bots in this game are either like a reference to a horror movie or like a joke. Like the shrimp is just a funny joke. That giant well I fought is a reference to some Japanese folklore thing. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Anyways, now we're on round 3 here. It's like a cave, there's skeletons and stuff. Kind of spooky. Dang it. That guy's a pain. These skeletons have way too much health. But anyways, here's Bert. So Bert can fly and he shoots laser beams. It's pretty awesome. He gets better as you play the game. So like in rounds 1 and 2, his lasers don't go as far. In rounds 3 and 4, his lasers go further, but the problem is you can still only shoot 2. So like they just take longer to disappear, so it's actually like worse. But in rounds 5 and on, he shoots these little spiral laser beam things, and they do 3 times the damage. So they make bosses way easier later on. So this guy might kill me if he wants to, pretty much. Sometimes he just stays away from you. Okay, he just did a bunch of damage to me. Sometimes he just stays in the corner and you just shoot him until he's dead. Sometimes he just walks all over you and like takes pretty much all of your health. Nope, didn't get it. So, there are 3 things you can... 3, like, power-ups in this game. There's the hearts that give you 2 bars of health, there's the pill that turns you into Bert, and there's question marks. And what question marks do is, most of the time, they just give you points, which basically don't do anything. But, they also have a low chance to give you 4 bars of health, so it's twice as good as a heart. And they also have a chance to turn you into Bert. So actually, what I want to do in this round is, I pick up 3 question marks throughout it in an attempt to lengthen my Bert timer so it doesn't run out. So that skips a whole animation of transforming into him. But I didn't get it this time. But just getting that saves like 8 seconds. Which is pretty major, because this run's only 16 minutes, a little less, if it's the world record. Dang. Messed that up pretty badly. It's okay. So the main time-saving trick in this stage is despawning monsters. So the way I've gathered it works, and I'm not positive about this, but what I think is that the game can basically keep track of the game can basically keep track of 3 entities. An entity can be a monster or a power-up item, like a heart. And if there's 3 things already on the screen, it won't spawn other things, because those are taking up all the slots. And once a monster's off the screen, it's no longer taking up room in the slots. But a power-up just has a set amount of time that it lasts before it disappears. So if I leave a power-up on the screen and then go somewhere else, it's still taking up room on like the list of monsters there can be. So it'll despawn other things. And that's what I did early at the beginning of this level. I left that heart there, and that actually despawned this scorpion that's just totally in my way otherwise. So it saves a couple seconds throughout the run. Or mainly in round 4 though, is where I do it the most. Dang it, I knew I messed it up. Let's see if I can still do this. I'm not sure if this will still work. Still got this guy. Normally this would despawn this guy and this other thing. It didn't work. Whatever. It's okay. So I messed that one up. So this boss is kind of like the health low point of the game. If you beat this boss, you're good. But I'm a little afraid of dying, so I'm going to... Oops. I'm going to farm some hearts right here. I think one more. That'll probably do it. Face the music. This guy's kind of funny. He's just like a guitar player. I don't know. So my health is really low now, but like the rest of the game is so much easier that it doesn't really even matter. I might lose Bert. Yeah, I've like never lost Bert there. That's kind of funny. But I don't usually farm heart drops, so I didn't even need that last one. I would have been at 1 bar health. It would have been fine. Okay. On to round 5. Round 5's kind of relaxing compared to the rest of the game. There's only really one boss. The other boss is just this dancing zombies you have to watch dance, which you'll see in a sec. And the overworld's just like this nice little lake. It's not all creepy or anything. But yeah. Okay, so this boss is just dancing zombies. You just watch them dance. You watch them dance for like 30 seconds. And this is a little glitch I found. You can get stuck in this wall. I'm not sure if you can do anything with it, but I found it. If you could like clip out of here and save like 30 seconds or something, that'd be insane. Yeah, you just watch those guys dance. If you hit them, it resets the timer, and you just have to wait another 30 seconds. So this guy throws javelins at you. And if you hit him with his javelins, they do triple damage. So you only have to hit him 7 times. So if you get lucky, which I was actually pretty lucky. If you get lucky, he dies really fast. Sometimes he just doesn't throw javelins at you, or you mess up hitting them back at him. It wastes a bunch of time. But with a good pattern, it's ridiculously fast. That's the entire round 5. It's really only that one boss. Oops. Those jumps are a little hard to get around those bonefish dudes. There's another one coming up. Let's see if I can do that one right. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Okay, so this stage is a giant maze of doors. Um, which is just a nightmare for any kid playing this game. It probably took me like several hours to beat this the first time, but now luckily I know where to go, so. But the music here is really annoying too. So take a little detour here to get these pills. And yeah, you'll see now. See, I shoot these spirally bullets. They do 3 times the damage of Mark's bat, so the bosses now just die real quick. You'll see how fast this guy dies. There you go. There's some damage boosting in this stage too. You can see I'm hitting these little fireball things over there backwards. So this is another place where I want to get a question mark to turn me into Bert to save a transform time, but I didn't get it, so whatever. Yeah, I see people talking about the prototype version. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Very recently they found another cartridge of the prototype, which is like the original Japanese version with all the horror movie references and stuff. But yeah, in the prototype version, that round 6 boss was pretty much unimplemented. He just goes across the floor, he doesn't even say anything. Dang. That was a really bad fight. If you get lucky on that boss, the roly-poly dude, Rolls Royce, haha, you can shoot a laser that basically follows him and just hits him as he moves. And it's like super efficient, but I didn't quite get it, so whatever. So this round actually has 3 bosses. But if you fight all 3, you actually get stuck. You lose your key and you can't beat the level. And I guess they just forgot they had 3 bosses or something, but I choose to fight that spider dude as opposed to the other boss, which is a giant stationary boss, because you can kill him way faster. Probably like 5-6 seconds faster. So there's a big curveball at the beginning of this stage. You have to go to the left, which is like, you don't have to do that until now, so it's pretty surprising. That's a good fight. But that's the first boss, there's 2 more. And this is the last round. So get that pill to refresh Bert. Oops. I'm supposed to duck there to dodge those. That was my bad. Oh shit. Okay. If that guy doesn't hit you while you're standing next to him, he dies pretty fast. But if he hits you away, you have to walk back up and crouch again, all this stuff. So that was actually kind of a trick. The problem with these spinning laser beam things is that they take forever to disappear and you can only have one on the screen. But if you crouch and shoot, they like go away immediately, and they're all like short range. So if you get really close to someone, you can kind of spam the laser beam and kill them real quick. Dang. That was an okay fight. Alright. Now we're on to the last boss. So this last boss is kind of frustrating. The way he works is, you'll see, but he has this little nose in the center of his body, and it opens and closes pretty much whenever he feels like it. You can only shoot him when it's open. And if he wants to, he'll just leave it closed for like 30 seconds and just like ruin your run. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, see, this little center thing. I can't shoot him unless it's open. Yeah, this is a pretty bad RNG. Really bad RNG. Might run out of burp. Yay! There you go. Sorry, my capture card is a little bit behind me, so that's why I hit my split a little early there. Well, let's watch this exit. Mark destroyed the monsters. Bert gave him a gift. And Mark went home. He excitedly opened the box. A beautiful princess came out. Suddenly, the princess became a monster, and more monsters followed her. Mark was... Come on. Man, it's so far behind my actual game. Mark was scared and screamed. Ah! Look at that, he like gets mutilated. It's pretty gruesome for like a 1989 NES game. But luckily, it was all a dream. Mark was awakened by his mom. You'll be late. It was a dream. I'm leaving. But wait. Mark opened the door. Bert was there. He whispered to Mark, my favorite line in the whole game. Let's go again. So there you go, that's Monster Party. The double twist at the end. Pretty intense. Yeah, Bert's kind of a jerk. But I guess that was a dream. But then it wasn't a dream, so I don't know. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for putting on this Best of NES thing. This is awesome. Glad I got to play in it at the very end here.